UK, big business, we linked up in the UK with them outlaws, no limit forever, and we mash hard, and we stay out the shit.
Starting to producing for like local artists within Birmingham, is that correct?
Yeah, so like basically I was started to produce, like play around the keyboard like 14, 15. Then I started to get the equipment, started to get PCs and what's not. And then like literally I had like a couple of people around the area, like Midlands Mafia. I think you probably know like them, like one of my best friends like was growing up with, he was in there. But they were more onto the grime and that, you know, garage, that type of stuff. But like I was more in the hip hop. So I had like a couple of friends around the area and they were trying to get into hip hop. So we produced one song in my bedroom, and literally my friend, his older brother was like new slash, like part of the team or what's not. So he heard the instrumentals and was like, listen, at the moment we're just rapping on instrumental songs like instrumentals. I'm giving this to Yankee. He was like, oh, everybody knows the old Dizzle, we know him as Yankee, you know what I mean? And he's saying, you know, like, I want to give this to Yankee. So I met Yankee and he was just like, listen, I'm looking to start a music group. It was called, back when I met him, it wasn't even called Slash. You know what I mean? It's just like, bands was all rapping, doing their thing. And he was telling me, like, you know, he's looking to do a rap thing called Slash. Like, half the man's from, you know, Lazals, half the man from Aston. Looking to his music thing, love to get some instrumentals. So I was just like, yeah, man, like, I'm down. Like, I just wanted my stuff heard, you know what I mean? So I used to just make beats, like 10 to 5 beats a day, 5 to 10 beats a day, sorry. It's literally, when you're young, you got nothing else going on really, but you're working a little bit here and there, and you got time to make beats. You know, you could just make them, you know, so I was just going crazy.
Yeah, no. And you know, the thing is, another thing that's important, because, you know, sometimes we talk about, you know, especially youngsters in the community having talent, but not always having the opportunities to express those talents and develop on those talents. So even like you saying, meeting like Dizzle and them, it gave you like a benchmark and an opportunity to develop on those talents as a youngster and stuff, even literally continuing what you're doing now. But now, even like you mentioned, you know, Dizzle, obviously he had spent time in the States and stuff as well, so he got the game kind of from both sides.
Yeah, definitely.
Being able to bring that back here and push the music forward, I think Slash could have been a lot bigger, and it was doing a lot at the time and stuff, you know. And you mentioned producing some of the early stuff. Like, what were some of the tracks that you remember doing in it?
Man, I've done loads of stuff. I've done songs with, you know, we had like Slash Anthem. I've done tunes with like E.T., Banna, you know, loads of songs, man. About like there was one song we did. And he's talking about like, you know, not going back and changing the life, and the thing is that a lot of people understand it was started off as a positive. It started as a positive thing. Like when I was talking to Yank, when he was telling me from the very beginning, it was always a positive. The Slash thing was a positive. People just expressing what they're going through and what they're living. But I had nothing but like positivity around them and love. You know what I mean? Yankee was a bigger man to me. You know, I was only like 17 at the time, and he showed me love, gave me good advice, kept me on the right path. You know, a lot of the bigger mans that always kept me on the right path, you know what I mean? So I think that always gets overlooked, you know what I mean, about like, there was nothing but love from all of them. And you know, we've done lots of legendary, I do so much songs. I don't even remember some of the songs, like I used to give Yankee 20 beats, 50, you know what I mean, come back, yo, bro, we done this, we done that in the studio, we done that. And then it was like little youths around the area. They heard the tunes, heard the thing, but they didn't know I was making them. So years later, they were like, yo, you made that beat and you made that. And it's just like, you know, you sometimes sit back and think, wow, like, you know, you influence a lot of people you don't even know.
Yeah, it's mad. And you know, definitely, you know, when you say a lot of those times, it was those days when people was hearing the tracks, but they didn't necessarily know who was making the beats. They might have heard the tags like Marvelous and the certain things, but they
Inflict, like that's my name, Inflict. But like the thing was, it's just like I kept myself to myself. I was just making the beats and what's not, but keep myself to myself. So it's just like I wasn't even like people didn't even know it was me doing all that stuff. You know what I mean? But
Join us on the line, BoutTheOnline.com, for the hottest UK, US flavor. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be updated on new drops and content.